Hey guys, before we get started this week, we wanted to tell you that we've started streaming a little bit on Twitch. We're at twitch.tv/NoCatPodcast. If you think to yourself, I love this show, but what I hate about it is that it's tightly edited and there's these like considered themes and jokes that are like purposeful and all that, and I just want to like hang out and not have any of that. Just the hangout part with all the ums and pauses and stutters. Head on over to Twitch. That's what we're offering over there. We have right now a couple of sessions of us playing Dark Souls available as a video on demand.
Yeah, and we plan to mostly stream on Fridays. We'll try to keep it somewhat consistent, but if you want to know what's going on, follow us on social media and we'll be posting about it.
Go at NoCat Podcast on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. We'll post about it. I imagine there's at least somebody in our audience who enjoys watching Let's Plays. We'll try to give like a little bit of notice here and there, but this is a new thing that we're trying. So bear with us, and I hope you come hang out for a bit.
Please.
And with that, let's start the show.
Why?
If you were the kitchen staff, you'd be like, he knows the monkey.
The manager is like, run! Yeah, Dunstan, run!
Welcome to No One Can Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
And here we go, Season 4, Episode 19.
Here we do go.
Here we do go.
We're at Bone Village, right?
Yes, that's right.
Which is the town for nature lovers, where they dig up holes and destroy the environment.
Well,
They excavate.
They excavate. It's a town for archaeologists.
It's more like a town for treasure hunters. Like, these people are just looking for trinkets.
Exactly. Last we left off, we did Rocket Town. We met Sid. Sid's a part of the party now.
Yeah, we got the tiny Bronco.
We've got the tiny Bronco, so we can go around on shorelines.
And rivers.
Yeah, and this episode is going to be a real, like, go around the world and talk to everyone with the A button kind of episode.
We're going to have a goal, but we're not going to know where that goal is supposed to take us, so we're going to have, like, a real meandering episode.
Yeah, and you're just running into people, and they're like, I hear this magic item does that thing, and this other magic item does this other thing, and you're sort of going like, there's much magic in our future.
Anyway, we're walking into Bone Village. Shall we get to it?
Yeah, let's do it. We've got some stuff to find. We gotta get into a forest.
We gotta go find Sephiroth, I guess. We've been here?
No.
Where's that chest open? Nobody in the world opens chests but us.
Welcome to Bone Village, a town for nature lovers.
Oh, the man in the black cape? He was looking for the Temple of the Ancients.
This is the right place.
Temple of the Ancients? It's way down south. It's right on the other side between this town and the Inland Sea. It's the pyramid that rises within the forest. How do you get in? You'll need a keystone.
How does this guy know all of this?
I guess he's been around to parts of the world that we've never been.
But he not only knows where it is, what it's called, he knows what the secret hidden item that's been lost forever that you need to get into it.
Yeah, well, you know, there could be a legend surrounding the keystone.
Maybe Sephiroth just told him all of this.
Right,
he was
when he
like,
was
I'm
passing
going
through.
to find the Temple of the Ancients, but first I need to find the keystone.
And they're like, okay, I should tell anybody else that who walks into this town as well.
Yeah, and they were probably like, why do you need the keystone? He was like, it's locked. And he, like, just explained the whole thing in detail.
What's a keystone? Just like it sounds, it's a rock that's a key. I heard that some rich guy has it. Dude, Bone Village.
This is sweet.
This is a village where you bone down. Excavating is a slow process. The treasures we excavate are stored in the box next to the tent. Remember that. Oh, is that the box that was open?
Oh, can we dig up some bones?
And put them in the box? This will become clear shortly, but basically they have a system for triangulating dig sites. And then they'll like dig overnight, and then there's a box at the opening of town. And it'll appear in that box, whatever they find. You can awaken the sleeping forest if you have the lunar harp.
Whoa, that is the first, like,
Why is this-
classic Final Fantasy-esque. It's all been dialogue about, like, well, it was better before Mom got sick, and this guy is
Right.
like, you can awaken the sleeping forest if you have the lunar harp.
The lunar harp. Is that like the twin harp? Once awake, they say the forest will open a road for you. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, now we're really... I've been waiting for that. We use the newest system to find buried treasure. We simulate earthquakes by using bombs, and then check the sound waves given off by the tremors.
Like
they have that
extremely rudimentary
version of that vacuum that you were talking about from the beginning of Jurassic Park.
Yep, there's an ether down there.
Yeah, Bone Village.
Bone Village.
Bone Village, bro. There's nothing in here. The forest just beyond here is called the Sleeping Forest. Right now the forest is asleep. And anyone who wanders in while it's asleep, it confuses. You can go in, but you may never come out.
Sounds like what I've been looking for all my life.
Let's not go in. Right?
Really?
Well, don't we need to wake it up? Using the thingamajig? When's the last time we saved? Recently enough?
Let's save.
Yeah, behind Bone Village is the Sleeping Forest, but we're not ready to go in there yet.
But it'll still let you go in and wander aimlessly, and we kind of want to see what that looks like. Well, I walked forward. I'm just going to keep walking forward. Walking forward. Here we are in the Lost Woods.
Oh my god.
I've gone forward a number of screens. Which number? I'm already losing count.
So this forest behind Bone Village is one of these repeating screen situations.
Yeah, we gotta wake it up.
Until you get the lunar harp, you could just keep running through the same screen again and again.
They told us, but we were like, let's see what it really looks like. I want to know for
one of those
myself.
situations where you gotta like impress the forest, you know?
Dude, what the fuck is going on in here?
Do you run back? Do you have to run back across all these, or does it just take you out?
Good question. It like takes you back out. You can't even get lost in it. Yeah, I think we need whatever it is to wake up the forest.
Yeah.
What did he say you needed?
Keystone.
Yeah, the lunar harp. Not the keystone. The keystone was something else.
Oh, yeah, the lunar harp, sorry.
But there's nothing in here.
But we need the keystone to open the Temple of the Ancients.
Yeah, welcome to MacGuffin Village. It's all they have here.
But there's nothing in this building. Hey, can you check to see what the temperature gauge reads on that?
Is that around 350?
It's around 350? Mm-hmm. Alright.
Haley.
In the middle of this, we're trying to cook a beer can chicken on the grill.
Yeah.
So we got to keep that temperature in line.
God, I was like starving. I was so hungry.
More like Boned Village. We don't know what to do in Bone Village. We were told some rich guy has the keystone.
Yeah, so we're kind of off to search for the keystone.
Yeah,
or a rich guy, I guess.
Back on the Cessna. I'm so happy that fucking plane boat doesn't have any random encounters.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I gotta say, you know how we've been saying airboat for every season?
This is an airboat.
This is a straight up airboat. This is as airboat as it gets. Let's just go the other way. Let's get all the way fucking back to wherever shit happens. I'm surprised this isn't the cove that you need to go to, because it's like so covey.
Another thing that sets this game apart from the other ones we've played is as we're driving around in the boat, there's like tons of coves and islands that are all like designed and sculpted that seem to have like no purpose whatsoever.
Yeah, in the last game we found like a weird island and then we found that in Tangier
Exactly,
bad
yeah,
guy.
there's like a secret there.
I think this also sometimes will have like specific enemies on some of these islands
that
you're required to kill at a certain point.
Well, later we're going to have to go. We have to go hunt down a specific enemy and steal. But
who's only on one of these islands?
But I mean, in general, like you walk around on these and you're like, what is
this
the
for?
Purpose of
Exactly.
This?
Call that Covey Island.
Covey Island.
Where the coolest amusement park rides or something are. I've never actually been to Coney Island. Should we go there? To one of these places?
Yeah, go this way. Maybe we can get to Cosmo.
Because then we can also like get up here.
Yeah.
On the river. I'm so confused about where we are that I was looking at a building and the buggy, and I thought the buggy was like another town that we hadn't gone to yet.
Oh, really? Because
yeah.
I was like, I guess we could go to back to Nibelheim.
No, I'm like going like, what are those places? We haven't been inside town of Buggy. But, so eventually I found like a river that goes through a mountain pass, and that's where we are now.
And these rivers also, I feel like, give us the first taste of like, there's got to be secrets back here, which there are.
Yeah, and there's like, because I think in the top of the river, there's like a waterfall, and you're like, I gotta get up to the pool above the waterfall.
Yeah, there's all these like perfectly circular pools around that
Right.
we start to find. We won't like go to them for a long time,
But we start going, that's a place you can go.
Ooh, there's a way this way. Oh, I can't go up the waterfall. What is it? How do I get to that cove? Is there one of those ferries that levels link up?
If we can fly, we can go there probably, right?
Oh, dur. Well, then there's like this town, whatever this town is, and then I guess this is the. Oh shit! This.
Saucer.
The gold saucer. Okay, right. We don't need to go to the gold saucer.
No.
that's precisely where we should be heading.
I think it's the only place we need to
But
go.
I think, yeah, neither of us got that clue.
The clue being a rich man has the keystone.
Yeah, the rich man is the owner of the casino.
Right.
It's hard to... I mean, did you have this effect? Like, I feel like the characters don't stand out in my mind, like the ones you don't spend time with. Like, we met Dio,
Right.
but he's, like, here and gone, because he's just another piece of Lego. Like...
There's so many different people in this world that to say the rich man could have been the president of Shinra.
Could have been Don Corneo.
Could have been Don Corneo.
Yeah. A much more memorable, like, wealthy
Rich
dude.
man. Yeah.
I mean, I would like to go bet on some... You want to do some quick Chocobo bet?
Sure.
What's happening now?
So instead of going where we're actually supposed to go, we go to a building that's on the end of a peninsula. We've mentioned this before. This is the weapons manufacturer.
He's like a weapons seller, or he has a house that's full of swords that he made himself. Seems like the kind of place he would go. He's like Melchior or whatever from Chrono Trigger, if anyone knows that reference.
yeah.
A sword guy.
Yeah.
Except he doesn't sell anything.
Right. Is this supposed to be like the blacksmith with the adamant loop in theory?
Well, I looked it up. I mean, we have this official strategy guide.
Oh, yes.
Which I haven't mentioned that I brought back from my childhood home recently.
That's right.
And I looked this up. Let me just look this up really
do
fast.
it. Although, for what it's worth, we found out that the official strategy guide has some contradictions from the game. I'm looking at you, North Coral.
Side areas. Sleeping old man. We didn't see this. What the fuck is this?
What?
I'll hold on. We'll get back to that. Okay, the weapons seller. He normally has nothing for sale. However, there are 2 times when you can acquire items or information from him. The first occurs when looking for the keystone.
Oh, well.
Which he sold to Dio. Okay, so he's going to tell us the clue.
Oh,
the real.
sweet.
He's going to straight up tell us. So that is. It's good that we're talking to him. But after collecting a piece of mithril from the sleeping man, which is the other thing
Who
that I
is
saw.
that?
Okay, we'll get there. In exchange for the mithril, he lets you open one of his 2 boxes. The large box next to the bed contains a normal item, but the small box upstairs contains Eris's Great Gospel Limit Break.
Oh.
Which is her ultimate limit break.
Which we have like
Which
3
you
episodes
have to get on
teach her
disc
to.
1. Yeah. Like, you have to get it on disc 1 and unlock all of her other limit breaks, which I think you would have to, like, intentionally sort of
you would
spend
work
some time doing.
very hard on that, yeah.
Only to use it, like, once. I don't know. But the sleeping old man, who we also missed, I think.
Yeah, show me this.
Here, do you want to read that? It's at the bottom of the page.
Directly east of Junon is a small cave that is only accessible by using the high wind or riding the blue or gold chocobo, so we don't have that yet.
Wait a minute.
Inside is a sleeping man who mumbles out your statistics when you speak to him. For example, he can tell you how many times you've fought and how many times you've escaped from battle. He also hints at the concept of master materia. The sleeping man gives you an item under the following circumstance. You must talk to him when the last 2 digits of the number of battles you've fought match. For example... Speaking to him after fighting 588 times may get you a bolt ring because 8 and 8 match. You can only do this once.
What? Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
And no, let me get this straight. So to get to him, so you need the mithril on disc 1, right?
Right.
To get Eris's limit break.
Right.
And to get to him, you have to have a blue or gold chocobo or the high wind.
Yeah.
Which you can't get the high wind until disc 2. You would have to start breeding fucking chocobos on disc 1 and get a blue one.
No.
Yes.
I mean, can you even get the nuts you need to do that?
I have no idea. I don't know, because I'm pulling us way, way ahead, because
Right.
we do chocobo breeding on disc 3, and
Yeah.
it is an ordeal.
Goddamn nightmare.
And the idea of somehow doing it on disc 1 without the high wind to go
Right.
get the good chocobos.
What the fuck?
would take you forever. You would have to get like lucky, I think. I don't know. Someone probably knows the numbers on this and is going to correct me.
There's got to be a way,
but
but it's got to be like the most narrow path in the world.
So if you want to get Eris's limit break, you got to like be hardcore. I think that seems like the deepest secret I heard of.
So after you talk to the sleeping, what does it change for the weapons manufacturer?
He gives you you get mithril from the sleeping man, is what the weapons manufacturer page said.
But the sleeping old man page doesn't mention mithril at all.
Hold on, let me see this. Is it a different sleeping man?
It doesn't mention anything about mithril.
The second time occurs after collecting a piece of mithril from the sleeping man. It just says the sleeping man. The only other sleeping man reference is the sleeping old man. But the sleeping old man part in the guide has nothing about mithril.
Right.
Maybe it's just, if you go in there, you just find it in there. It's just, you're not going to miss it. I don't know.
But how are you going to do that on disc 1?
You're going to get a blue chocobo.
You're going to get a fucking blue or black chocobo.
You're going to breed and race chocobos for probably 8 hours.
Dude.
And get a fucking blue one.
Well, anyway, here we are at the weapons manufacturer.
Hey, it's Yang. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, another customer. You sure picked an out-of-the-way place, but you mean you picked an out-of-the-way place. You
But if
are
it's
the store owner.
keystone you're looking for, too late, don't have it.
Who bought it? Keystone? Who? You didn't come here for that? I kinda did. The keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere.
Everyone knows this?
The secrets are not secret in
Does
this
the
game.
key have it written on it, like unlocks ancient temple?
Like room 405?
Yeah, like if you've seen this key, you know exactly what it does or something.
Do you think the key has like one of those things on it where it's like if you put it in any mailbox, it gets mailed back to the right place?
You're not gonna believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. Ryan, you're not gonna believe it.
I don't.
The Temple of the Ancients? Don't take it seriously, it's just a legend. That's all he's got to say. I shouldn't take it seriously. Right, Ryan?
Sold it.
Who did you sell it to? It wasn't a guy in a black cape, huh? Oh, the manager of the Golden Saucer. His name was Dio. Dio's the rich guy.
Go back there anyway.
Said he was gonna put it in his museum. Then he took off out of nowhere, or out of here. Alright, where's the temple? Come on, it's only a legend. But if it were true, that sure would be something, huh? Now that you mention it, I have heard of something called ultimate destruction magic. I didn't mention shit about that. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What did I mention? Oh, it was supposed to be somewhere hidden in the Temple of the Ancients. Okay, so this is basically going like, hey,
Cloud
the
is like
Temple of the
having the
Ancients-
headache we're having. He's going ultimate destruction magic.
He's
Just
like,
where is the temple?
there's a secret in the temple, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Come on, I told you not to take it seriously. All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get the materials.
Oh, do you need something called adamant?
Do you need adamant? Tell me there's an adamant loop in this game.
It's not the adamant, it's the mithril.
I know, I can't believe it was here. We smelled it. We were going like, this seems like an adamant loop.
And
You
then
got to
we
get the metal for the guy.
Never found it.
And then we just went, huh? This game is so
Weird.
full of weird dead ends that we saw this and went, I guess it's nothing.
I mean, that guy are sick.
That guy are sick.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
What, you want to rest? I guess. Why not? You can use that bed. Sweet.
This guy's great.
I thought he was going to be like $100 for my bed.
I feel like we should remember this guy and come back. I don't know that we can do anything right now.
Can I go through that?
We need to get the buggy to go up there. You can't walk through it. You gotta go back and get the buggy.
So we need to get to the gold saucer.
We forgot that the way you get there is the gondola from North Coral.
Right.
So we're like, we can't walk right up to the bottom. We got to ride the buggy across the desert.
So we go to find the buggy, which isn't going to get us where we need to go.
Alright.
Give me more of it.
You're warm.
I'm warm.
Nice and cozy inside of its folds.
Yes, exactly.
Going like,
Oh,
I don't
what's
even
that?
know where the fat ends.
Oh, that's that
that's
blown
the
up
one
mega
reactor,
reactor. Where am I trying? I
God,
don't
this
think
is
I can
the
go
first
around that
time.
way.
Oh, go back through the river then.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've been able to, like, put the world together. Like,
I know.
Like,
it's been so long.
I
Like,
know.
now we're actually exploring this world. I like the way they're doing this, where it's like, this is Shallows, where the buggy can cross from land to land, but also it's a river where the plane can
man, yeah, and this is
float
totally
through it.
they brought this back from Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen this kind of
Yeah.
shit since then, right?
I honestly feel like
We're like
they've gone back to some roots that they're now able to do. God, the relief to not be doing random encounters in this part. Like, I get to actually explore the world without it being a fucking pain in the dick. Wait, what was I supposed to do here? I was supposed to go all the way around there and then talk to somebody in Bone Village and then come back?
Well, I mean, it seems like there's a few places with a few people with different info that we've
See, now
got.
I'm back at Rocket Town.
Like, if you had just gone straight to
Oh, wait, maybe the
this
buggy
weapon,
is just over here. I just didn't go this way.
If you just gone straight to that weapon guy, he told you, like, oh, Dio has the keystone. He had all the info, too.
Oh, this is the other side of that.
Now, turn around.
Oh, I got turned around.
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, that's the buggy. I thought that was like a secondary house
No.
that somebody.
It does really look like
right?
it.
Like
Yeah.
from that angle. Should I check out what's in here?
Oh, this is Nibelheim, but yeah.
A flashback.
Are they all still here for the reunion?
This is the
Haley,
place.
what are you doing? Oh, I see.
she answered your question pretty clearly. Oh, I didn't set another timer. It's cool to overcook.
I
that.
turned it around.
Oh yeah, this is the town of like people wearing black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And everybody's like, no, but the town is not what you think. Your memory is wrong.
I wonder if
I know you
Shinra,
laid on this bed and
like,
had memories, but
if this is like a crazy cover-up that Shinra like rebuilt it and populated it with fucking people,
and told the people
and they
to
were like,
lie about
never,
things.
yeah, just lie about
And
it.
they're like, if anybody comes in talking about the truth, tell them they're liars.
Yeah.
Gaslight the fuck out of them.
So we are exploring town again.
Yeah, why not?
So we go back into Tifa's house.
Uh-huh.
Cloud, tell me you didn't play my piano.
No, we did go up here.
Tell me you didn't
Touch
steal
my
my underwear and play the piano. Oh, go for it. How did this go? I remember. It was start button to finish. How did that song go? Oh, I remember. And it was start button to end.
So we're walking around Tifa's old bedroom just for fun, fucking
playing
around
the
with
piano,
the piano,
yeah.
yeah. And we find like an old escapee report style thing.
Yeah, we find another one of Hojo's like secret notes.
Periodic report to Professor Hojo. Whoa. One, clone
shit.
activity report. Unfortunately, no, quote, clones have left this town this quarter. As previously reported, the clones seem to be sensing something, but all they say is reunion or Sephiroth and show no other signs of activity. This town is full of clones?
They're Sephiroth clones, right? They've got to be.
No, I think that these are clones of people who used to live here and were murdered, maybe. Because they're muttering
Oh,
Sephiroth
maybe.
or reunion.
Right, but Sephiroth is like, are you coming to the reunion?
Right, but why would they be clones of Sephiroth?
Because they were like they like created Sephiroth as a super soldier,
And
right?
the clones are going like, I'm needing a shadow of what it is that actual Sephiroth is needing or something.
Yeah, they have some kind of cosmic life stream connection.
So yeah, this report is suggesting that, as we just posited before this, that all the people here are actually Shinra employees covering up that the town burned down. But it's also suggesting that all of the people in black cloaks are like clones of Sephiroth.
Right. They're at least like Genova related.
We'll learn later like what the whole deal really is, but it's more complicated than that.
It's more
to say the
complicated than
least.
clones.
Confidentiality report. A total of 8 people have visited this town this quarter. Unfortunately, none knew about the incident 5
Okay,
years
so
ago.
it did happen.
Therefore, no one knows the town was restored exactly as it was 5 years ago. 8 people
Our
have
staff,
visited,
disguised
and
as
it was-
townspeople.
but 8 people have visited, and none of them knew about the incident. Therefore, no one knows that this happened.
Wow.
Our staff, disguised as townspeople, have improved their acting skills, and we do not report any problems at this time. That is all.
I'm so glad we came back in here.
Me fucking too.
This is amazing.
So there's our proof. The town did burn down, and all these people are actively salaried employees of Shinra.
Mm-hmm. That part isn't confusing. That's just the case. That's what Shinra did here for reasons I can't fully comprehend.
I don't really get that.
Because they didn't fix other towns they burned down.
Kangago or Coral.
Yeah.
So Hojo was making clones?
Well, because you remember what flipped Sephiroth out originally was he saw Hojo's project where, like, he was infusing people with Mako to try to make soldiers, and he was like, this is how they made me, isn't it?
Right, and he was number one.
Yeah,
and
he must be like the only one that worked, right? So they're like...
The first one worked. The first prototype worked, and everything else sucked.
Yeah, or something, because they're
couldn't get it right again.
Yeah.
We've done the mansion.
Yeah, I don't think we need to ever go back in there.
We got
again,
up the mountain again?
Yeah, we went all the fucking way through there. That was that whole reactor, but we're not looking for the... that was...
Oh, that's... Right, Nibelheim. So there's clones and actors.
Yeah, the people that you can, like, talk to who are like, what are you talking about? Are you sick? There's nothing weird in this town.
Right. Oh, they got eggs on the stove.
So we hop on the buggy and start heading through the world, and we get into a random encounter, and Vincent's in the party.
Mm-hmm. And he gets his limit break.
Where he turns into a werewolf.
With demon horns? I don't... What is...
He's got claws.
He's like a monster. We thought he was a vampire.
Oh, shit. What? He became a werewolf or something? Doing a Berserk Dance.
Does he stay like that?
I don't know. I gotta pee. I feel like we've now entered the era of Final Fantasy games where you can, like, be like, okay, what am I supposed to do next? And then you can explore the entire world, and it turns out that there was a thing you missed right next to where you were at the start of the journey to find out what to do next.
It almost hurts me to say, because it seems like we are making this up, but
Right?
that's exactly what's happening right now.
Like, the irony that's inherent in what I'm saying,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
We didn't need to go get the buggy, because what we needed to do was just walk a screen over to the North Coral. I cannot believe this disc isn't over. I don't know what the fuck, like...
Where are you trying to go?
Thing up on top of this...
Is that a thing?
On this
I know, it looks
plateau,
like it's a
there's,
thing.
I'm wondering if that's the Temple of the Ancients. We'll go there eventually.
We're trying to get up onto that part of the mountain that has the jello mold on
Yeah,
it.
this is attempt number 2.
The buggy isn't going to get us up there.
No.
It's kind of like a green glass thing in a forest.
It's hard to tell whether it's green and glass or just other
Just
forest.
some kind of,
Pillar in a forest.
It looks kind of like a jello mold. Anyway, there's a thing on this plateau.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It doesn't look like the temple.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's something. See if you can go through the shallows and get around up there.
I can't get up there, I've tried.
Okay. Airship.
I think so.
Not the airship either.
Man, Sid is like buff in this game.
Yeah.
I feel like he's usually old.
Well, I think he is, like, older than the rest of us. Like, he might be
Right,
the
he's
oldest.
like a...
He's like probably
Stephen
50 or
Lang.
something, you know? He's like kind of... I mean, look at this
He's like
portrait.
that old... He's like Dale Dye or something.
Look
Like
at-
one of
look-
those like older military
He's got like,
guys.
you know, big cheek
Yeah.
in... That's right. Going back to old areas. Kicking a lot of ass.
Kicking a lot of ass. So we now have all the optional characters in this game.
Yeah.
Wow.
We might have all the characters.
Wow.
I don't know.
You can't
for
go up to
sure.
the left and wind up like on a thing?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I guess
I
not.
don't think so, yeah, it just loops. Cosmo Canyon is everything.
Huh.
So I know we promised you guys gold saucer, but instead we decided to drive the buggy around the world.
Well, we found a jello mold. What's the deal with it?
Gold saucer.
Let's go gambling.
I'm ready. I could do that for a while.
I could do that for a while. I'm not...
Like while we eat, just fucking...
Yeah, let's fucking... Like, if we can watch the races while we eat, that would actually be so fun.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go! But, like, our mouths are full.
No.
No more...
Don't go back to gamble.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should get some money if we're going to gamble for a long time.
Well, how much money do we have?
Like 12 G's.
Yeah, that's not enough. We need at least 20 hands worth of cash. Otherwise, you know, you're just throwing money away.
I think once he does his limit break, he stays as this fucking monster
You mean stays for just that?
for like the
fight?
battle.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like Vincent. He was just a dude in a box?
Yeah,
In
he
the
was
near
sleeping,
Sephiroth?
he was sleeping in a coffin.
So we drive the buggy to the gold saucer.
Yeah, and if you like if you enter the prison or whatever from the desert, you end up in this like beautiful but confusing series of like desert landscapes.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, we haven't seen what this looks like from here.
The thing about this place is once you enter the desert, you can't leave.
Yeah, this is like what they said the sleeping forest would be like. Where
Right.
you walk in and then you get lost.
But eventually a chocobo carriage will pick you up, but we're wandering for now.
Okay.
Is this like that other, like the woods?
I don't know.
Well, you wanted to make more money.
Oh
Whoa!
fuck.
It's a sandworm. Like, it seemed like you entered the prison and then you, like, exited it
know.
on foot, and then now you're, like, lost in this desert that you were never supposed to be on foot in.
Like the parking lot is very far away. No, I think this is how this place is. I think it's just...
Okay.
Yeah, I think we cut this out of when we were back in Coral Prison, but there were a couple of guys who was like, if you ever get lost out in the desert, you certainly should find the chocobo carriage, which will
like,
come pick you up eventually.
You gotta just like walk through the same screen over and over again. It is like the forest we can't get through.
Right.
But this time, once you do it enough, this chocobo carriage pulls up and gives you a ride.
Yeah.
Want to ride? Fuck yeah. Go back in the casino. I think I was right.
I think I was right. Cut to us in the exact same image of a desert.
Yeah, we...
Yeah, yep.
Like...
Yeah. No. I was wrong. Where's the gondola up to the thing?
In like this mining town.
Maybe we should go there.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
Anyway, we finally remember you gotta go to North Coral to get on the gondola.
Gold sauce. They must have dishes. They must have like a signature gold sauce at the Gold Saucer, right?
I hope so. I bet there's a steak that looks like it's coated in liquid gold.
I like this gondola that needs to be like powered up and doesn't just like.
Yeah, it's dragging
It
itself
doesn't-
with propellers.
Yeah, it doesn't just like have a cable that
Yeah.
rotates.
Yeah, it's flying
Yeah.
on wires.
Fly by wire.
It's like they're saying like, oh no, our own internal tokens are much more valuable to us than your money.
Well, because they're like, we know that whatever the equivalent of 5 GP is way more gil. Than
Yeah, that's
if
true.
you buy
It's
the
very,
GP.
very true. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's fucking predatory.
Oh yeah. Well, you're welcome to Gold Saucer.
I mean, this is a pretty exciting building.
Fucking love this place. I could spend hours in here. I could spend days and days in here. Yeah! We're back. Back in the fucking casino.
What a waste of time.
Yeah.
The keystone is like upstairs.
Welcome back to this new episode of No One Can Know About This, where we're back in the goddamn casino. Or I'm not gonna tie us into that. Welcome to the end of an episode of No One Can Know About This, where we're entering a casino. Or welcome to the middle of No One Can Know About This, where we're back at the casino. Checking all the stats.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
I like 3 a lot.
Alright.
This bird's got good numbers.
Uh-huh. What about 6?
6 is okay too.
And
2
2?
has very high stamina.
Come on, Chocobo.
So you got 2 and 3 up ahead.
Alright.
6 is way back.
Well, it's like early enough in the race that it's almost not even worth paying attention to.
You had to grind to get enough money to do this.
I know.
Yeah, do you think a lot of people who bet on horse races don't pay attention until the last stretch?
Yeah. I bet they don't even watch it. I bet they just buy them and later go see if it won or not.
Right. Alright, 6 is in the lead. We need 6 and 3.
It looks like 3 is a 10. Wait. 3.
Wait for it.
3
3
coming
is
from
coming up,
behind.
coming up.
3, come on.
Coming up fast. Come on, 3.
Why aren't you running 3? 3.
3.
What the fuck is your
God
problem?
damn it, 3.
God. I tell you what, if I could ride that bird myself, I wouldn't be losing.
Well, you just might one day. Well, not a good first outing at the track. You had the stats. You had the strats.
I lost. Yeah, but there's still some luck to it. 3, why are you showboating like this?
I mean, maybe 6 and 1 will beat him out. I'm not feeling good about this. Could go anyway.
It's anybody's race. God damn it, I hate looking at this. It really hurts my eyes.
That's what I was saying while you were in the bathroom. I was like, I can't believe I'm just watching this. I'm not even on my phone. I'm just mesmerized. 4 and 3, huh? I lost.
I feel like the chicken might be done soon. It's been in there.
I thought you were talking about the chocobo.
No, I was just thinking it's been in there for at least...
It's been in there for more than an hour.
Yeah, at least, I feel like almost 2.
No.
No? When do you think we put it in?
An hour and 15 minutes ago.
Oh, really? Okay. I was sitting here going like, I thought it was like 2 hours ago. Like,
No.
I mean, time fucking flies when you're doing chocobo races.
Come on. All right, 6 is out in the head. Come on, 1. 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 Come on.
Oh,
Fuck.
fucking shit.
God damn it. What the fuck? 5 and 6.
Chocobo betting, FF7.
I start looking on the forums for gambling tips.
The only way to truly win at betting is to not bet at all. Wait until you can race your own chocobos for any prizes there.
That guy's got it figured out.
The only advice is don't do it.
This sucks. Horse racing sucks.
You don't want to go to the track anymore?
I want to win once. Just let me win once in a while, and I'll feel better about being at the track.
We can just go find Dio. I mean, we know this is going to be way easier to do later in the game.
So we do one more because of course, and then we step out onto the most epic staircase that you could imagine out front of the gambling arena.
No! I lost it all! Lost it all!
Haley, it's cold out. Come inside.
Where do I go now? Where do I go to do what?
I don't know. We gotta find Dio. Oh, his collection.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, a while ago, Dio mentioned that he has like a curated museum near the battle arena. We gotta go there.
Back in the casino, bitches. Fuck yeah. Crap, still don't have enough points. You're new here, are you? Then you want an explanation of the battle arena? Yeah.
On our way to the museum,
Yeah, we get to learn like a just piece of baffling and terrible news about the battle arena.
this is how it works.
To participate, go to the front and pay your GPs. You can fight in up to 8 battles. The more you win, the more battle points
and you
get.
pay GP to get BP?
But if you lose all your points. So it's up to you whether or not to fight after each win. So it's like one of those banquet situations. They also make it harder by giving out handicaps. They decide what handicaps there will be, and you won't know what you're up against until the battle.
God.
Oh yeah, once you leave the battle arena, all your battle points will become useless. So watch it.
Oh my god.
Oh, and one more thing. God, the maximum points you can get is 65,000, no more. If you get that many, you should exchange them for something. And if you exchange them for something, we know that you have more than that, we're gonna fucking arrest you. We're gonna beat you up. We're gonna throw you in jail.
I guess they're like, oh, you fought? Well, you're full. We can't give this to you. Sorry.
Just to reiterate, this battle arena, a thing you would do for fun,
Right.
to test out your skills.
You have to pay GP
Which
in
you-
order to do it.
You can only get by like winning, betting on chocobo races, or
playing a mog
the
game.
Impossible super
Dunk.
Like there's getting GP is like an impossibility.
Right.
So the fact that you have to spend it to then get another currency.
Which, once you leave this building, all of that gets erased from your pockets.
Yeah. So if you want to like get a certain prize, you better be doing this all at once.
But your pockets can only hold 65,000 points, and if it goes any more than that, then it's all a waste.
It's like so many restrictions on this.
Yeah, do you think there were like things that happened that led to each one of these rules being implemented?
This
like
is
some
like-
asshole played it in a way where they were like, well, now we gotta have that rule.
Yeah, maybe someone was counterfeiting BP and bringing it in since you're not allowed to take it with you. It all
Yeah.
has to stay in the room.
Welcome. You currently have 0 battle points. Thank you very much. Please remember, your battle points become invalid once you leave.
Oh my god, what a shitty place.
I better be able to change the battle points back into gold points.
No, I don't think so. I really
Why do I
doubt
want battle points?
Because probably you're going to want to get as many battle points as you can to exchange them for another sweet item.
There's too many casinos in this casino. Man, I knew I should have stopped, but it's so hard to stop.
He's like, I'm addicted to gamble fighting.
I'm not gonna lose this time. I recommend you visit the Owner's Museum at least once. You don't say, the Owner's Museum.
Maybe we should also point out that we're in the room that last time we were in here, there was a massacre where Dine had killed
and we
everybody.
were standing over all these dead bodies when Dio came in and was like, did you do this?
Did you do this?
Hey, have you heard? Something awful happened. 2 staff members and some Shinra soldiers were shot. The soldiers died instantly, but the staff survived.
The game has achieved liftoff. Like, it's so crazy right now.
Yeah, were those 2 staff members, like, are they in a hospital? Were they maimed by the gun?
I think they were just saying, like, that's us. Like, we're fine.
We're fine.
I don't know.
I think we should save our points for now.
Ooh.
There it is.
So we entered Dio's museum.
Yeah, which is just like a shrine to himself. It's
Right.
like all of his prizes and like coolest clocks and shit.
And at the center of the room is the obvious item that we need. But first,
under a
like,
spotlight
right.
on a velvet cushion.
But first, we're going to go around the edges of the screen where he's got a bunch of other items, and we're going to inspect all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Star Cup, Weekend Clock, Laugh Sapling, Slayer's Pot, Chisa's Mask. Who the fuck is Chisa? Zogger's Cup, Calling Gourd, Kayleen's Pot.
Are these things references to stuff? Are these references to other Square games, or
I would be surprised if they weren't. That would seem like a missed opportunity.
Right.
But also, this game is becoming like constructed in such a way that
Right. I don't think it's references to other things in the game. I think
don't
it's,
know.
if anything, it would be like winky Easter egg references.
It's the keystone. Oh, here's Dio. Okay. Long time no see, my boy. You like that? Huh?
Can you let me borrow this? Walk into a museum and you're like, I need to borrow this thing.
Sorry, it's not for rent. Since you've been good to me in the past, I can let you have it on one condition. Entertain me. What do you want me to do? Oh boy.
Dio's gonna let us take the keystone, but first we've got to dance for him.
It's not something that's really difficult.
Ooh, I don't. Oh, okay. This is the battle arena. Show me your fighting skills.
Just you, my boy. I'm expecting a good fight.
yeah, so then they just drop you into the battle arena. And I guess this is a way of like forcing you to learn how it works.
Right, in order to get the keystone.
Yeah, so that later when you come here, you'll know the deal, I guess. I don't know.
Let's give him the counterattack materia. Shit.
Nope. Oh, and he's not even at full health.
We didn't have time to prep or anything or change our materia or heal up at all.
So we didn't make it very far in the battle arena.
Yeah, but even so, I don't think we could have like beaten it either. We're not high enough level.
So we died?
Yeah. I would be willing to bet that, like, if you make it all the way, you get an ultimate weapon or a summon that you can only get that way. Or there's some... I kind of feel like they were just making you do it to
show you that it's a thing.
There, yeah.
Well, because he's like, that's the best you could do. Well, a promise is a promise. Go ahead,
Maybe
take
if you
it.
do awesome,
if we could like
gives you something
impress
crazy.
him,
Yeah. That would happen.
The key item, the keystone. I was asking if there was going to be any key item.
Yeah, and you're right. Here we are. Here it is. And it's literally, the guy was like, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a key.
It's a key, but it's like a stone
It's a
instead
rock.
of like a metal thing.
Yeah, like even though we did terrible in the battle arena, Dio still gives us the keystone.
Right.
Which I love. I love this style of like super wealthy, eccentric dude who's like, it's my most prized possession. Like, take it. Like, just doesn't give a fuck about anything really.
Well, what is he going to use it for? He's not going to the Temple of the Ancients.
Exactly.
Well then, we shall meet again. Ha ha ha. So we got the keystone.
Yep.
We got the Keystone Light. Did you drink those in high school?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
not in high school, in college. I didn't drink in high school.
I only knew it as like a New Hampshire high school thing.
I think it's it's like a
Yeah.
countrywide high school thing, for
Yeah.
sure.
And that's episode 19.
Man, was that our first episode of just like nothing?
Well, we did have the Sloppy Joe episode.
That's true. We did have the Sloppy Joe episode, but like,
I mean, well, unless you count the one, I think there's an episode. I think it was episode 9 where we go to the Falcon building and just spend the whole episode looking for Yuffie.
oh yeah, that one's a little bit, but I mean,
This is ridiculous. Like,
we're really in the middle of it now, where you can just get lost doing whatever for no reason.
that's the thing. Like, all that happened really was we found out we needed the keystone, and then we went to the gold saucer and picked it up.
Yeah,
and the
it
whole
could have been
episode
done in like
happened.
10 minutes. At this point in the game, when you can go everywhere, you just end up wandering around in these, like, because you go back to places and you're like, oh, there's a little room in the room. Like, you don't
Right,
see the details
exactly.
the first time.
We went back into Nibelheim and found that report.
Yeah.
Like, what? We missed that the first time around.
I'm really excited for what's to come.
Yeah, we're heading into the climax of Disc 1 over the next few episodes. No live stream message this week, but if you're interested in the live stream message, just email nocappodcast@gmail.com. That's NOCKAT, and they're $25 each.
Yeah, it could be personal or business.
We do stuff through PayPal because we're an independent podcast, so just get in touch with us there and we'll figure it out. And with that, please rate and review us on every rating and reviewing website that you can find. You can find us at NoCap Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. That's NOCKAT. Get in touch with us. We love getting emails. We're nocappodcast@gmail.com.
And yeah, as always, a big thanks to our Patreon supporters.
Yeah.
You make the show possible.
You make the show a thing that we're going to continue doing. Go to patreon.com/nocat if you want to get involved. You can get the video version or a free t-shirt, or hear the episodes on Mondays instead of Thursdays. Go get our t-shirts and mugs. Those are at Etsy.com, and they're good.
I really like the "This is a mistake" design.
Yeah, it's a fun one. People seem to like that, and the shirts are nice.
Yeah.
So go get
And
those.
we put stickers in the orders.
Yeah,
just for fun.
Yeah, you get a sticker for free with the order. And with that,
Is it time for dessert?
here's a little no one can know about this dessert. I know at some point we're just going to have a fucking bowl of sugar, but I'm not ready
not
for
today. Not today. We already had the bucket of Skittles.
that. We've had the bucket of Skittles. We could have a bucket of M&Ms. What if we have a fucket of Skittles? And that's a measurement of an amount of Skittles. It's a fucket. Dumb.
How about candied yams?
For dessert?
Yeah.
Let's do it. His monkey is loose. You don't get a lot of movies where the kid's taking a leak. Like an 8-year-old kid.
No, you don't. That's another
Kind of weird.
movie.
What is happening right now? Is the kid asleep?
You think he's like half asleep?
He's not gonna have like a moment where he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
I think he does.
There it is.
Well, there is no gorilla in the bathroom.